is cracking everybody, love and GYT here, and welcome to the 5th stream of Pheonix Wright. Last time we left off, we had just started Trial 3. And we're in the investigation phase of the first day. Today, we're going to keep going through the investigation phase, making our way through. Nell, thank you for the sub. God damn it, here we go. I am going to, before I go up to see the others, I'm going to turn on the... I'm going to swap us over. And chat, I want you to tell me if you can hear the game before I start anything. Because it's working on my end. Can you all hear the game? Because it looks like it's working. I will take it. It's showing up on my end, so I'll take it. Let's move up to the others. Hello, boys!
Hello! Hi. So, what are we doing here today, Mr. Love? Did you see that I got Galarian Zapdos?
Yeah, I saw that you got Galarian Zapdos.
Nice. Yeah, cool shiny.
Hi, Nell.
Lava is gay.
Fuck you, Nell.
Love you too.
Is it really soft, Nell?
Vaguely.
I can I can't even hear it up to barely.
Not just the volume, I would hear it fine. Also, I need you to check the chat.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we're in the wrong chat for this.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Either General or Card of Lava works, so...
Yeah.
Happy? Alright! Let us continue. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai.
Is it funny enough that's the recording? Oh, it's Penny.
The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
No.
Well, Game Boy is offered. I like how I was just like, can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? No. And then just Penny staring us dead in the eyes. Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Oh, God. Sky, can you be Maya until someone else gets here?
Yep. This is gonna make you laugh.
The Pheonix Wright streams normally do.
Only one assist.
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Your Honor, I would like this witness to be replaced on matter of he off page.
I think I know what he meant by the hint.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area? That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Will Powers. What do you know about Mr. Power? Did you know Mr. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No.
My guy.
I was not here for this.
No, you just guessed the first line.
Oh, yeah.
Quite, Penny.
Yeah.
No. I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean,
What is my luck of just understanding? Like, there's so many
I mean-
lines in dialogue, and I just like somehow just know it.
I don't know. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're fine, girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. Fuck off! I actually
know what we do now, Miles.
I actually did want to double check this. Assistant.
What do we do now, Nick?
Named Penny Nicholas, assistant at Global Studios, in charge of large props and set pieces. We actually don't really have much evidence.
She was only one. Who came to the studio? Oh wait, I fucked that up. Then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph on it.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. A clue! A lead! God, I hope so.
That's what I'm talking about. A clue? A lead? Let's go.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really?
But wait. If someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady would have noticed him?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. No, thank you. It really helped us a lot. Anything helped.
Lara, does the Friday after Thanksgiving work, by the way? Hello? Does Friday after Thanksgiving work to hang out?
I mean, it should. Can you just give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah, sorry. Let's go put that security lady on this. And this is why he gets in trouble for everything.
Oh. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Back up,
Sorry, I was
too
drinking
close
my
to the
water.
pepper spray.
We're here for the assault of Miss Maya Fey.
For pepper spraying the for assaulting the security guard after getting.
I didn't even do anything. Maya, shut up, please.
You know that meme? It's just
Nick, let me out.
It's just like back up, dude. You're so close to the pepper spray.
Sensing someone. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
I sense Maya is going to do an RKO on the security guard.
Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in witness's testimony. What is that smell?
It's over. Nick, what about that security lady?
How do you have a star next to your name?
I don't know.
2-month subscriber.
If someone else came in the studio, she must have seen them.
But if you were there,
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must have been used in the Steel Samurai show.
And the floor is flickering the light.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo. Neo old Tokyo. God. So,
Oh,
really...
right.
What?
God. Every time I hear Neo old Tokyo in this game, it makes me think Neo Yokio.
Okay.
That poor Jaden suit. That awfully poor constructed anime of Jaden Smith design.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
This Jaden Smith now, it's just like that Practical Joker's like a punishment for Sal had to get a tattoo of him.
Oh wow! Why? Yeah. Oh man!
How many minutes has it been? Like somehow 18, and we don't even know what is going even on anymore. We're just getting sidetracked with too much of our talking.
Oh yeah! Wow! Look at it! Yeah. Wow! Look at that camera! It must cost a ton!
Yeah, so don't touch it. What did I just say, Maya?
Wow! It's heavier than I thought!
They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay
The ladder.
with tape.
Yeah.
I already did the ladder!
No,
His body was found
I was
still
looking off the
inside
stuff
the
that
evil
we
magistrate's
checked.
inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Hey, look! This chair that the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at this. One of those black and white boards that that they kept at the start of the film. Of filming. I'm a dumbass. And look, a megaphone, a real life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Shit.
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What is this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighted is fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. Is there anything else on here I can take a look at?
That table, maybe?
I tried that. There's no.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we're moving on. Hello, Dick. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Game Boy, you still with us? Ah,
No, he's not.
it is just the two of us.
I can't believe I'm not going green anymore.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
I mean, I would be scared if you appeared in front of me, because you would be that fucking ghost.
I'm just imagining Nick and Maya just, alright, where's old bag? Who are you looking for? Oh!
Oh, man.
Assistant's claims. What? I saw the suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be.
Oh, wait. But always catching me off guard when I'm trying to drink it. What? But we have a witness who thinks there was someone outside on that day here.
What?
Are you absolutely sure
Wait, she wasn't watching the whole time. Because keep in mind, every time we've gone back to, like, flashbacks of the moment, Old Bag's been standing there in the scream pose.
Yep.
So there's no way she was watching this the whole time.
Yep. Were you here watching the whole time? Ma'am.
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you best tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Oh God, it's a Karen.
We're just talking to the assistant at Studio One.
That bitch! Ha! She's not even a full-time employee! All the youngins are like that nowadays. Running them tomorrow saying there's another new thing or two about respect. Shame that you... Gah! What the fuck just happened? She left. I didn't hear a word she said.
Well, Nick.
Well, what?
This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulder.
The computer that runs the studio's security camera.
Nick!
Hold on, I'm gonna try raising the music and sound effects up one.
Okay.
Alright, go.
Maybe we... Yeah. Huh. Hey, Nick. Maybe we can see that photo Powers on this computer here. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it! Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how these things work, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera's turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Which one should we check first, Sky? ST1703, ST1307, ST1370.
Okay, we go in order.
Okay.
Lowest to highest.
So, end on 703?
Yeah.
Alright, 307.
You'll be the most logical.
There, entered. What? Sky, you got it!
I played this game before. I helped my mother out when she played the game. Hey! It's the data. It printed out the data of that day.
Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. No, that's a Steel Samurai. Or no, that's the magistrate. That's the magistrate.
Yeah.
Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that the security lady thought it was him.
It's actually info that we needed too, so
So yeah, we got more evidence.
yeah. So it was the right move to do that.
Fuck yeah, my boy!
Yeah. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence, huh? Hmm? Something was printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
No. That's the only one in the computer.
Powers photo. Added to the court record.
Hey, Nick.
We can, and we will.
Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dumb it. Well, put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she said.
Wait, let's not.
Yeah, we didn't get a warrant.
Yeah, oh yeah, warrant! It's kind of late for a warrant. We've been all over this fucking place.
No, you can still get a warrant even though you've been all over the fucking place.
Anyway!
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Ah, poker. Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. Every card game imaginable. Nick? You're craftier than I gave you credit for. I sound like a creepy old witch with this. Why could you? Why you? You could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Oh, relax. It was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we need for that for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. Woo! 30 minutes in, we finished the investigation phase finally.
Yep.
Also, Sky, I guess since you're the only one here, you're going to be doing Edgeworth for us.
Yeah.
Turn about, Samurai. Day 2, trial. October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Hold some challenge session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Prosecution will show the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th. The defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studio. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Oh, God, no.
Very well. I called the most familiar face. Most familiar face, sorry. Detective Gumshoe. To the stand, please. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, you see? Past that area are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on that day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. After lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? No! Skip it!
Yeah.
I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. My God, it's the first murder weapon you've had to deal with, Nick. How medieval. Samurai spear. This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Samurai spear added to the court record.
Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand, please.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Will the witness declare her name, please?
My aunt, you a handsome fellow. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, ma'am, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Fuck you, Edgeworth.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Such is coming. Even when I was younger, I was still now the other children believe it. Was this? He called me Oldbag. Well,
Objection! I object. The witnesses talked of this.
Objection sustained. Witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Oh, the good part.
Don't say it like that.
Oh, the good part? Sorry. Perhaps we can get to the testimony, please.
Give me just 1 second.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing because
No, I was just raising the volume of the game.
you're fine.
Now, the witness will stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes. Yes, say I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
Oh, you know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing some run-throughs there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Then the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because the certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers! That man right there! And he was headed towards the studio. The father of the defendant, then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Witness's account. Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to press everything just to make sure I have something here to work with.
Yeah.
Hold it! So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go inside the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee key card to get in. Right, the key card that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studio when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer! The rest were doing a run-through there since the morning. Hold it! A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Sioux Samurai and the evil magistrate. I got the basics figured out by noon, and we were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
Hold it! What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question. Haha!
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know?
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. I never missed one in all my years.
Maya, you're not helping!
Yeah, can we skip Maya on her talking and all that?
I want to see a Seal Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
No! That's not an invitation to do so, Maya!
Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station.
Hold it! Did you see the victim then?
I did see poor old Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next, please.
Hold it! So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks, not even a second?
Of course! I'm a professional, you know! Are you criticizing how I do my job, Whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time! Snipper Whapper!
Snipper Whapper? Well, Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
The witness was on duty throughout the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Hold it! How do you know that?
I have my ways, the overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, the detective isn't cut out for his job.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware, old bag. Poor Detective Gumshoe's getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
Hold it! 2 o'clock? You're sure?
Sure as spit!
Well, who was that man? Who was the man?
Really? You should try not to get excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was headed towards the studio.
Hold it! So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny?
Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out that secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers. That man right there. He was headed towards the studio.
Oh, I just realized, Sky, you get to do an objection when Edgeworth raises one.
Yep.
You ready for that?
I am.
Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag, or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday how you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. This is the Mr. Powers that you saw.
Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, Tony? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Huh? I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in the court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
No, the old man. Of course I have proof.
How the fuck do you have proof? What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
Witness testimony. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall.
Wait a minute! Sky, I just realized something.
What?
Look at the spear.
Yeah. It broke.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, it sprained his ankle pretty badly. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day.
Yeah, and the spear is fine in this picture.
Yeah.
That's how I do it with Powers. Happy?
So you have sprained his ankle.
Just give me 1 second. I realized I forgot to post the link to this somewhere.
Oh. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me some more water and all that, okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is.
Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Cross-examination. The man in the photo.
I don't say anything I don't mean, mind you.
Hold it!
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
Have you now? I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. And up and down jokes today, always worrying about each other. It's enough of my...
Mr. Wright! Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edward has met his match.
That morning, during the run-through of the auction scene.
Hold it! Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. And poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Hold it! Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. See, Sir Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, huh? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Nate, you may continue with your testimony.
He broke one of her props. It was a big mess.
Hold it! He broke a prop?
Sure he did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear. The murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Hold it! Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where's the Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking for it, though.
I think it is. I think it is very important.
Anyway, it's not important. It is.
It is very
You are-
important.
It is very important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And
Oh!
it's clear as day that the person is in the steel samurai suit, I think I'm gonna say that whole thing. I fucked up on thing.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in your photos... Nowhere in your photos can you see Mr. Will Powers.
The French has a point. I also wonder if someone is not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility too.
Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Witness testimony. Witness's account continued.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? The only person I saw going to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Witness's account continued. Cross-examination.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True.
Hold it. How do you know that?
Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see. Detective Gumshoes shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw going to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Hold it! Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking? Right.
No one else went there.
Hold it! What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. I locked the main gate so no one can get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Hold it! Are you sure? Oh, you get your first objection, Sky.
Objection! The witness has answered the question. Sorry, drinking water.
It's all good.
Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Edgy boy. Edgy.
Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? What the fuck do I do? Wait.
Wait a minute. We already used that.
Trying to think. Dragging one leg. Card key for the studio employee. What the fuck?
We can't.
It's not just me, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. It has to be this.
Yeah.
It's either that or the card key. Cause it's unless it's a fucking.
We missed something, I think.
There's no way we missed something.
I said unless we missed something.
Wait, time of death for Hammers. Person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. So she's forgetting something.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have to work with here. Jack's autopsy report. Time of death 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. We have a guide map of the studio. A card key. Card key for studio employees grants entrance into Studio 1. A photo of Powers. He's dragging one leg. October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2.
Yeah. That's it. Photo number. It's the photo number.
Objection! Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, objection! You are old! Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there's only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Yeah? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the cameras on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know. I don't know what this means.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something's the matter, Miss Oldbag.
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photo record on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo the other day.
The fuck do you want me to do with this evidence?
I've heard of this.
What do you want me to do with that?
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Oh, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Cross-examination. The other person. The fuck do you want me to do with this? I'm pressing everything. Fuck it.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have another important job to do.
Hold it! Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at everyone on the photos the security camera takes.
Do you back up all these security camera photos? I mean, the security camera data.
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. I'm not an IT person, but those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
Hold it! How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I don't touch that suspicious looking Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Hold it! Well, who the heck was in the photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there the other day.
Objection! Wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate myself so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, If you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate had been loose for a while. It led outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you, they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids! So, on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
what?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on the way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg.
Hey, Lava.
The other was a boy who looked to me in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his type every day.
What's up, Sky?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking just with that info?
Fuck them?
Can't stop him, can't catch him.
No. Okay, if you look at the photo,
Oh yeah, no, it's the kid.
yeah, it is the kid.
Yeah, no, I knew there was a kid involved in this trial. I
Oh,
just
yes,
didn't
thank
know
you,
how.
bye-bye.
So
I was waiting. I didn't want to spoil it. I was trying to keep it to that
I
one
appreciate
rule that we agreed on.
anyway,
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade.
do they think the kid killed him?
I assume it would. I assume it would be hard, but it's not impossible for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
The court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And not forget vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers, Sky, can you do Powers for Flo since he's not here?
Yeah, let me.
Do you want a reminder of what
This is going to take me.
do you want a reminder of the voice Flo is doing?
I know what he was doing. And he forgot I can do a breakfast impression from hell itself. Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in the security photo?
How should I know? Why'd I went down the wrong pipe on that one? Damn. The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
But what? You should take better care of your of that stuff.
You couldn't imagine anyone stealing a steel samurai costume. Really?
Yeah. That's self-explanatory right there. I'm not saying that one, to be fair.
What is this?
Not saying anything.
Where the fuck do you think, Powers?
Yeah, this is self-explanatory. So, where's those asleep?
Powers. You've left me up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Ah! Nick! What are we... First, we play for more time. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to,
Yeah.
give me a second. I need to do what I did last time during Smash. So I have to switch this to my camera for a second, so I have to turn it off.
I understand.
Because the audio was delayed again. We'll start by targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Powers, I'm fucking trying. I'm not optimistic. At all, actually.
That's actually... Okay,
Hey,
let's
Nick,
say this
it's
about Pheonix real fast.
He's a realist.
The dude is never optimistic. He is literally just factual.
He's a realist.
Yeah, it's logical. That's all he is.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't die like that.
Court now reconvene to the tribe of Mr. Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, we present the prosecution.
God damn it.
A yawn.
Will you present the prosecution sought on this matter?
The prosecution's thought are simple.
The defendant is an idiot.
And our witness is a bitch.
An annoying bitch. A really annoying bitch.
The other person went to the studio was the boy. Roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Mr. Wright, your fault.
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime, while, albeit, completely unlikely.
Order! Interesting. That's here who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great, as if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was the other person? So, who was this other person that Mr. Powers, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder?
I think the only logical I hate that I'm going to say this. I think the only logical choice is to select the boy.
Boy. Yeah, same.
Boy. It was the what? That was the right answer?
Yep.
It was the grade school boy. God, please let this work. Oh God, it's like he's saying a silent prayer. Nick, say something. You're scaring me.
It is a silent prayer, actually.
Nick, please say something. You're scaring me.
Hey. Now I can actually say this.
Why isn't
without
anyone
spoiling.
saying anything?
That was an actual silent prayer he did. Bah.
Jerry's still out on that
Are
one.
you
Network.
seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright?
There's no other option.
Grade school boy kills veteran.
I'm not happy that I have to say it, Edgeworth.
For one thing, the murderer's weapon was with. The murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him?
I'm just imagining Pheonix is standing there, Maya looking at him, just in his head. That actually fucking worked. I mean, of course I can. I knew it would work from the start, you see. Nick, you don't have to fool anyone. It's just me. I don't know what you're talking about, Maya. I'm not fooling anyone. Definitely not myself. Maybe this was a dumb move on my part. Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick?
Mr. Wright! I'm afraid.
What? Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Maybe you're wrong.
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well. Go ahead. So who's the...
It has... Okay, wait. That was our first penalized of this entire fucking run, by the way. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Then it can't be the security lady.
Assistant girl! Sorry, Penny. It was the assistant.
Tiffany.
The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
You're saying the Steel Samurai in this picture is really the assistant.
That is correct, Your Honor, yes. Oh, objection from Edgeworth.
Objection! If you are serious, you would have gotten got, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo. What the sorry. Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Oh, uh-oh. Bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury.
Powers and four hammers were doing a run-through. Oh, and me?
What about the assistant?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look like the Steel Samurai look with the costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limp.
That kind of takes the leg out from under the case. Shut up, Maya! Mr. I have to accuse Old Bag?
But
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Run for it. God, this fight isn't over yet.
Logical choices.
You want me to keep pressing Old Bag? These two were logical. This one's stupid. All right, time to play the lava way. I guess it's time to play the lava way. Stubborn until you die. God damn it!
God, yeah, we were doing.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammers who knew about the injury. The security lady, Old Bag. What? Whippersnapper! Order! Order! Old Bag. Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you! Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see! Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh, yeah. Right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Definitely didn't fuck up twice. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter? I want this bitch behind bars as much as anyone else.
Uh,
Fuck you, Old Bag.
the The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Easy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take the whole way. Press further! Do not give the bit a break! The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers the suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
I tried suspecting them. You called me an idiot.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure?
Oh, or is it that you're not, that it's been,
Oh, or is it be nicer to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's hear the proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder.
We have proof that can show the boy didn't commit the murder? Oh, the card key!
Yeah.
Take that! The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1.
Yep, the card key.
However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. The court will suspend proceedings for the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out about your witness, Miss Wendy, what was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into Old Bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait a second! I'm not just going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk.
Miss Holzbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about?
By who?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
No! My lips were sealed. Witness testimony.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend I hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep it from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, you don't! No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Old Bag. Witness the power of the old bag. That's amazing.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
My lips are sealed. Cross-examination. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Hold it! So, you were told not to talk. That's right! By the studios and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear anything about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people in the studio that day of the murder.
Hold it! Who are these people? Red, white, fuck!
Well, the director and producers for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run through? Sorry.
So good.
A run through of their action scenes without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? It was a Studio 2? Nick, do you not look at your map?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but I think I have to no. Wait. No. Wait. No. Wait. Ah!
Okay. I say... Okay. Lava,
Yes.
what do you think we should do? Like, let's talk this out right now.
They said they had no. I hit continue. We gotta see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
They said they had nothing to do with it. See, worst comes to it, we can always go back, cross-examine this again, and then take a break. And then take a break.
Yeah.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Hold it, Miss Oldbag. This is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your
Bribery.
bonus, and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. I need to press a bit more. This is no harm in getting as much info as I can. Yeah, this is bribery.
That further... That can further the cross-examination.
So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been in the studio today. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director? Oh, we already read this.
Yeah.
subscribe to Direct.
I think I've already asked all my questions, but take a break.
Yeah.
Your Honor, we've learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defendant's point. The prosecution will gather more information on the witness, Miss Holdback, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
Fuck you, Edward, if you're stuck with her.
Hey. Ugh. But okay, we all know Edgeworth ain't the bad guy. I understand.
We know
Your
he's
Honor.
not the bad guy, but that doesn't mean we can't still say fuck him.
This
Wait,
ends
he's
today's
just
proceedings
as
in
good
the
as-
trial of Mr. Will Powers. That
To
is
be
all.
fair,
This
he's
court is
doing good
adjourned.
as a prosecution. He's doing good as a prosecutor.
He's a good prosecutor. It's just he hasn't met a defense like us. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. Don't thank me yet!
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. Oh fuck, I want to thank you.
Goku Black! Goku Black! It was Goku Black!
I know Goku Black. I was right to ask you to send me. Fuck it, he's a big burly dude. I'm going to do a big burly voice for him.
Really? It's nothing. Oh! Or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. Now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who was in the Steel Samurai costume? Nope! Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
Could have been. I don't think it was her. Really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone has to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
To be continued. With that being said, everybody, I hope you had a blast. I know we did. I'm LawMNG. I'm joined today by Sky.
Yo, Sky Love, the Shadow Warlock. Check me out on Twitch.
And before we let you go, let me send you guys somewhere. Let's see who's live. I'm hoping Lady Nanaki is, so I can actually send them over to, so I can send y'all over to her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lava. We are allowed to stream our matches. On Twitch.
Yeah, I know, I saw. I am going to send you guys over to Hello Kitty Selena.
That name. I'm sorry. Hello.
And with that being said, we'll see you all. Oh wait, I should probably wait. Hold on. With that being said, we'll see you all next time. Peace out.
Later.